Hey guys, so today I decided I want to do a get ready with me because sometimes you're just in the mood to go on a YouTube binge fest, and I was in that mood and I found Raw Beauty Christie, who has existed apparently for a long time, but I was new to her and I watched a lot of her videos, and I also have some new things to play with, so I thought let's just do a get ready with me and try some new things out together. So I've already dried my hair. I haven't styled it. Just putting it back, I probably will get a dent in my head because that's what headbands do. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Just FYI, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I tried out the Juvia's Place foundation. It was really bad on my skin texture, especially. So I'm gonna go back to Phoera, but I have had some of you guys send me some suggestions, and then also I saw someone do Flower Beauty, which is an affordable beauty brand, and I really like the way their foundation looked. And then there's also Dermacol, which, like Phoera, is very high coverage, but it looked like maybe their shade range was better. Phoera only has like 5 shades. So might be trying out one of them. I think I'm leaning towards Dermacol, which is like around $10, $12, because I really do need full coverage. I have lots of things going on. Let me get rid of this. I have lots of things going on. I have redness, freckles, acne scarring, like this is acne scars. I also have active blemishes. Typically I get those around my mouth. I have male pattern facial hair, so this causes like blue tinting. I have lots of problems, so I'm thinking that Dermacol might be like the best bet. Anyways, I don't have it yet. Sticking with Phoera today. I've already moisturized my face. I ran out of my typical Hanalei moisturizer, so I am using this one. I used it the other day and my face didn't freak out, so that's good. This is the Grown Alchemist Hydra Repair Day Cream. Fairly certain I got this in like a FabFitFun style box because it is a pretty big product, and this just seems like a FabFitFun style product. Also, this month I am getting BoxyCharm, so I'm excited. I'm not supposed to get it until next week though. I never have a clean beauty blender. Sorry. So with the foundation from Juvia's Place, in case you didn't see my Instagram story, like as soon as you put it on, it was almost so dry it was hard to move. Like as soon as I start touching this, it's just shifting and moving to blend. That one was really hard to blend. And then it was much lighter. Like the color I picked when it showed it on a model, when I got it, it was much lighter. It looked like a ghost. And then also, it was incredibly drying. Made my skin look awful, really cakey. I looked like an old person. Like I looked like a knocking on death door old person is what I mean. Like just every crevice was showing in my face, and then it created some extra ones just for good measure. People wrote back to me on Instagram, were like, yeah, no, that's not working for you. So I just don't recommend it. I don't think it's worth the money. I don't know what Nikki Tutorials did to make it look flawless, but at least I can't recommend it for someone with dry skin. I didn't actually watch it, but I follow Cassie from Thrift Thick, and she has oily skin. And I didn't watch the video, but I know that she tried it for oily skin and also didn't like it. So maybe if you have like perfect poreless skin, it'll work for you, but I don't know too many of those people. And just the fact that like this Phoera, I can have parts of it that are like not fully blended yet, and it still like accepts me doing stuff to it after. That thing didn't. Like if I touched my face accidentally, everything would just come off. There was a time where like I touched my nose in the Instagram story and it just like completely came off my nose. So yeah, it's a shame because I like Juvia Place's eyeshadows, but got really excited because of Nikki Tutorial's video, and it just, whew. I don't think their concealer is as bad, but the concealer is very wet, so it's also not something I'm like itching to try. Let me build up a little more coverage on this area. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm interested in switching away from Phoera, it's not because it's a bad product. I actually like it a lot. It's like right now I feel like the shade looks okay on me, but all of their shades pull very pink. And so there's times where it just like is not working very well for my skin. Like there's just times where I look at it, I'm like, I just have a pink face and I don't like it. So here's like without the light directly on me. I think right now it's fine. But if I get tanner or if I, you know, whatever, it just always pulls very pink and I don't always love that. Don't always want that. I'm trying to think. Okay, besides foundation, I want to try almost everything like new to actually doing a video. I think a lot of these I've gotten in Ipsy and haven't exactly like, they haven't made their way into my everyday usage, but they're good. Like I went through and cleaned out all my makeup the other week and gave a bunch to my sister because they had been used at least once, my sister, my cousin. All right, so this is from the Beauty Crop. I think I got this in Ipsy. It could have been BoxyCharm, but I think Ipsy. And this is in Sardinia Sand. It's a bronzer. I definitely tried it. Let's try this on the skin. I'm gonna go into it with a Sonia Kashuk brush. This is our blush brush. Ooh, it does kick up a lot as soon as you start touching it. Got a lot on my shirt. I'm wearing black to put on makeup, which is really smart. Okay. A little darker than I anticipated. But I forgot to put on concealer. Okay, this is a little too much. So I'm kind of like struggling back and forth about when to put on concealer. Mostly because I put it on and then I do like my blush and bronzer and all that stuff, and then I still feel like the under eye has gotten like darkened again, and I feel like I need to do it all over again. And so then I do it again at the end. I'm like, I should just do it at the end. But I know that's like not how you're supposed to do makeup. Anyways, let me stop and put on some concealer here. I just said I wanted to try a bunch of new things. Okay, well typically I would use Tarte, but for the sake of science, let's try the Juvia's Place. This I don't mind as much. It's very hydrating on the opposite scale of the foundation, and I think like initially, I need this for my own site, initially that's what pulled me to it, because I thought like Nikki Tutorials looked dry and then she put this on and I was like, and it looked amazing, and I was like, okay, well this is a combo, you gotta do the combo. But this could not save the foundation. Let's start there first. I don't really trust this product to be one you can kind of place and wait a while to put on. So I'm curious, some of you have passed on who your favorite gurus are in makeup, but like what makes you most excited about makeup? Like what do you like to try the most? I buy the most lip products, but then I stick to like my favorites. So it's like I want to like be influenced. I want it to work out and make me change up a favorite. And I'm gonna put on something today that is a new favorite. But oh gosh, like I watch, and who are your favorite like people to go to get like insider information on stuff you want to try out? Because sometimes you like to go to people because they're fun and their personality is great, and then sometimes you go to them because they actually have like, you trust their opinion. There's this YouTuber called What Kate Finds. She's done fashion, decluttering videos, and makeup stuff, and I really just trust her opinion. Like, I think the stuff that she passes on, that she's liked, is because she's used it, and it's worked really well for her. And lately she's been doing, like, she did a lot of stuff about nail polish, and I've switched some of my nail polish to that. Like, she really loves the Essie Gel nail polish, which I do like sometimes. I find it hard to use, but that's what I've been doing on myself. I forget what color this is, but I applied that myself. It's like a very pale pink. I'm getting better and better at applying nail polish myself versus spending money at the salon. So I really, and she even did like a tutorial of how she does her nails. So I really trust her for beauty stuff. I felt like Raw Beauty Christy went really in depth, and I felt comfortable kind of with what she said. She's the one that did a whole face of makeup using Flower Beauty, and I really liked that. I liked how it looked on her, which is making me kind of want to try it myself. All right, so this bronzer, it like initially goes on kind of intense, and then it's not that intense, which is good. I like the color it's giving me. I'm gonna do a little bit underneath my chin, but I just put concealer there, so let me give it a second. I'm gonna go a little bit darker here. This is just, I put concealer on my chin, so I don't want it to be like lily white compared to the rest of me. Sorry, the camera's having a hard time with how much lighting I have going on. Okay, this is just so that you don't see my face and suddenly my double chin is like 8 colors lighter than the rest of me. Alright, so that bronzer, I think it's okay. My typical bronzer is this one, and I almost want to use it too. Don't know if that's overkill. Physicians Formula, the darkest color has popped out, but it's this, and I switched to this because so many of the bronzers I had been trying were very like very glittery, and I did not want glitter there. I have way too much texture on my cheek to like invite glitter in, so I switched. And this one actually is matte too, which I really appreciate. Okay, so I think it's fine. I don't think that you can necessarily see how bronzed I am, but I'm pretty bronzed. Okay. So I probably should have set my underwear eye. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I don't do things in order most of the time. I just tried a new one. Let me see where I put it. Of course, I organized all my makeup and decluttered, and then what do? Now I want to play in it, and then I don't put things back. Typical. This one I got in a, I bought it. It was like a trio of different products from like their C line. Or maybe I did get this in a Ipsy or something, because this isn't from their C line. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think maybe I did get this in Ipsy. It's a little like travel size thing of their Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. Those people that like super bake, I actually don't know how they do it. If I were to put that much powder on my face, I mean, even just putting this small amount of powder, I will get like later in the day like white right here. My face is so dry, I guess. It was just like complete overkill to put that much powder. All right, let's do blush. I'm trying to think if I got a blush palette. I don't think I mean, I've been using one, but new to you guys. Yes. Yes, I do have a new one. Got this in BoxyCharm. Got this in BoxyCharm for sure. Alamar Colorette Blush Trio. Got a orangey tint. More of like a rose, and then a coral tint. I'm kind of interested in the coral tint, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm using a Bare Minerals blush brush that I've had forever. I hate to think of the day that it really just no longer wants to work for me. I need this. Okay, it built up. And I always tell people like I go a little bit heavy and then I'll take a big brush to it at the end. I don't think it's like too crazy right now, but I'll still take a big brush to it at the end. All right, cool. So as far as eye goes, I have two different palettes that are newer to me. Now this one, I think I got in a BoxyCharm a long time ago and then just like forgot about and never used. This is the Cageling Irinez palette. That's not gonna help me. I can't read that. Looks very dramatic. It's the front. Opens. The glittery palettes, the glittery colors are starting to break away. But there's a lot of pretty colors in here. I'm putting my finger right in the red. That's nice. We'll see. So I might pass this along to someone. I don't know if I like that. The other one I got in a Ipsy bag, but Ipsy has started doing this thing. By the way, I've stopped Ipsy. I'm just going to get BoxyCharm. Ipsy has started doing this thing where you could add on items. And the reason I stopped Ipsy is the items you could add on were always way more exciting than the items that were coming in the actual Ipsy bag. And it just felt like it was a really easy way for them to keep bumping up the money. So I got the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. Watching a lot of Raw Beauty Christie's videos today. She uses a lot of warm tone stuff, so I think that's why I was thinking of this one. And I watched a lot of YouTube videos where they tend to like do a darker color and then they have a lighter color and then they have a metallic right here, and I've kind of like gotten really used to it. But she did a look where she did like first like lighter colors, like mid-tone colors really, and then put the darker color here, and I really liked it, so I want to try that. It might end horribly, but we're gonna try it out, and I think this is gonna be the palette that's gonna help me do it. So let's get right into it. Let me grab my pens or my tools. I got this in one of those things too. I get a lot of my stuff from those kind of videos, or some of those kind of subscriptions, Ipsy, BoxyCharm, etc. This is a Aisling Organics brush 389. I've really liked this brush. Like, I use it a lot. Okay, so I think what she would do is she would kind of take these three matte colors, this one, and this one, these two being more like brownish colored, and then this one being a little more coral, and she would build out this part. Then she would go in with like this deep color on the actual eye. So we're gonna start with the palest one just to see, because I'm not sure, this is my first time using it. I'm not sure how much pigment is gonna go on here. Also, for some reason, I'd be curious if you guys do this too. Whenever I put makeup on this eye, it creates a different shape than this eye, probably because I'm like reaching over and I'm pulling in a different direction. But it can be annoying when you're trying to make your eye look the same. So this is that middle color. I don't know that they give the names for them. But again, I'm going to go in with this one, which looks kind of like a brown, or a more brown pulling, what I would call like a tea, well no, like it's a brown, it's a light brown. It has slight rosy coloring to it.
To something that we both know couldn't work, so we should try to say goodbye. You know.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to the one next to it, which is even more peachy toned.
Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together.
This one seems to like not put off as much color as I expected. I expected it to, like, because of the difference, to be a lot warmer, but it's not that different, or at least it's not layering as very different. Of course, when I go watch this video, maybe that'll prove different. I feel like suddenly now it's a little bit warmer. Ooh, now I'm going into the very warm. I'm a little scared. This one's like literally pinky peach. I also think it's interesting. I was looking at a palette the other day and thinking about high school, and when I was in high school, all like the gunmetals and silvers and stuff were popular. No one would be doing these like very warm tone looks. And now I feel weird doing silvers. I feel much more comfortable doing really warm tones. Okay. This is where I feel like I don't know what the heck I'm doing, because I guess I just don't feel like I have like a very defined shape happening here. Like, I know it needs to come up over because I'm gonna put dark right here. All right, I'm going at the dark now. I'm scared. Now this is like the brick red kind of color. I might end up needing to pull a actual brown to go in there. Maybe I could use that bronzer I used earlier, but we'll see. Again, this is like the opposite. Usually I'm used to doing dark color then light in the middle. So this will be fun. I got a lot of red and coral happening on my lid. I wasn't gonna do a glitter, but now I kind of want to do a glitter. And I just feel like this might pull it all together. Where's the camera? Okay, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it very well. I'm gonna do this with a brush, and then if I feel like I need to go on with my finger, I will, which is looking like I'm gonna have to do. That's the color. It's kind of like a fiery, peachy color.
It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you.
So I'm not sure that like you can tell that I put so many colors in on it. I do think it's pretty. I do think I need to blend better this outer portion. I also feel like this is something that would benefit from either eyeliner or lashes, which I might try lashes. I don't typically wear lashes, but I have some that I've gotten through Ipsy and stuff. I also think I might need to put some color down here or eyeliner down there. So let's see. I did throw away a lot of eyeliners because I just don't wear them. I don't even know if I have any that work. Found it. Okay. This is just like, I put makeup in this thing whenever I don't use the makeup very often. I have lots of stuff in here. This is actually the only eyeliners I kept was a white one and a green one. That's because my black ones are dying. I wish I had a dark brown or something. This one's a brow pencil. Can you use that on? I mean, maybe I won't put it on my actual eyeline. It's not really putting off any color. I think it's just too dry. I think I need to throw that away actually. Well, stink. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna put some stuff towards the base, and I think I'm gonna actually go with that bronzer because there's just nothing brown. It's all red colors, and I feel like I want like a brown there. I could be wrong, or at least I want to put a brown first and then maybe that deep red. It didn't really do anything, so skipping that for the other side. Let's just go ahead and go into the red then. I only do this stuff because I see YouTubers do it. I think it'll be something that will look better once I have mascara on. Mascara will make it fine. Okay, let's go do the other eye now. So, little life update. I am currently in June is my month where I'm kind of working part-time. I'll go back to work basically full-time in July because I'm teaching every day. And I'll have the other part of my job, which is like adminning, to do as well. It has been nice to have a break because I think I've been teaching now for 7 years, and I've always heard people talk about burnout, and I understood it in concept. I understood, burnout. I understood people feeling tired, needing a mental break, because you are giving a lot emotionally, mentally, intellectually, etc. to your job when you're teaching. But I did not understand how it felt until this year. This year, I experienced severe burnout, and it was really shocking to me. And I'm someone that puts like a lot of self-worth in how I'm doing at work, and I found it hard for me to focus. I found myself having anxiety when it came to going to work. I'm still working on that. Do you see how like I get such a strong line of color, whereas here I'm like trying to make there be color, even though now it looks like there's like too much color. But anyways, do you see that? It's I don't understand that. But anyways, I needed a break so badly for work, and I thought I was going to get that in May. I thought I was going to have at least a week without being at work, and then some time to like just not think about work. But I had to go multiple days. It was just people, I just needed to respond to people, and I couldn't really have that time. And I could just feel myself, like what it was is basically, it is exhaustion. But beyond that, it's like your brain is so out of resources that work feels insurmountable. All of it feels too much. I began to really, and I'm still again dealing with this, I've always had a lot of confidence in my work, and suddenly I felt like I sucked at my job. And then I knew what things I could do to make it better, but I did not have the energy or focus to do that work. It just all felt like way too much. And so I have had a couple days, a week where I'm not thinking about work, and that has helped a lot. I've never taken a summer off, so a lot of people think that like all teachers take a summer off. I've always worked every summer, either teaching or some other kind of work. And I think I'm getting to that point now where I'd really like to take a summer off. And honestly, it's not even the teaching part that's exhausting, it's the admin part that's exhausting. So that'll be a goal at some point, is to get in a place where I don't need to work over the summer. Right now I'm like, I'm young, I don't need to take time off. It's a wasted opportunity to earn money. But it would be nice to be able to either do something else over the summer that is less stressful, or be able to take the summer off. Some of my colleagues do take the summer off. I choose to work. I kind of feel like I murdered somebody. Like, it's very red. It's red. Ooh, I got some under here. It's red. I just put some on my nose. I'll get that in a second. But I wanted to try something different. Now I gotta deal with that. Guys, makeup's always one of those things, like, you look hideous until it's done. I'm gonna tell myself that. Oh, I don't know if I have lash glue. Oh no, I really wanted to try lashes. But now I'm thinking I don't have lash glue. I don't remember seeing lash glue. I had these Baddington lashes. These were from a BoxyCharm. Actually, they did not come in my box. I had to resend it like a month later. They were supposed to come in my box. I got the white box with no lashes inside of it. And then these Lily lashes, which I'd really love to try, but don't think they came with glue. I'm not someone that wears lashes, so nope, no glue. Lashes will have to wait for another time. I don't have lash glue, so not want. Let's do eyebrows and mascara because I'm scared of looking at myself like this. Need some other colors on my face. Okay, so I've been using, this is just an old product because I don't get a ton of brow products. This is a L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Really, really love this product. Other life updates. I'm doing a really interesting video coming out this weekend. I think I'll have this posted before then. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. You know, having only had a channel for less than a year, sometimes I'm like, is this all the videos I'm gonna do? Like, I worry for myself. I'm like, am I out of ideas? I mean, there's always shopping, you know, but I like different kinds of videos and I like the variety. I think that's fun. And I personally, oh my God, what am I doing? I personally do not feel like I have an interesting enough life to regularly vlog. You know, like right now I'm not working every day, but like days I don't work, I've been staying home and like organizing. And I know like some people enjoy watching those videos, and myself included, but I don't know that I'm willing to show you my mess. And also I'm not willing to like look even somewhat decent while I'm doing that work, you know? I like, you know, headband coming out like the side of my head or something while I'm doing that stuff. So, so I have to diversify my content in other ways, and I'm really excited about this weekend's video. It was super fun to do, and yeah, so would love to hear your opinions once that comes out. Also this weekend, me and my cousin and my aunt are going to go down to Greenville, South Carolina. That's where I can get to a loft with plus size as well as an Old Navy with plus size. Last time my aunt went with me, but this time her daughter is also going to go. And I think we're going to make a little trip of it. Like, I think we're going to stay in Greenville for the night, do some other fun stuff besides just going to stores. I've always heard they have a really cool downtown area, which would be nice because I don't have any vacations planned for the summer. I might get up to Asheville, which is in the mountains, but I don't want to go by myself. And right now I think my family has some, like, my sister's going to the beach in July, but I'll be teaching every day. I can't go. And then my friends are going, one of my friends at the beach right now. I'm not going there. So Greenville, South Carolina is my trip. Okay, brows filled in. I'm not even gonna talk to you about how different my brows are shaped because it'll just draw your attention to it and annoy you. But it's beginning to annoy me really badly. And the hairs just grow in different directions. Like, okay, whatever. I have like a slanted strip right here. I've tried knocking out some of these hairs. It didn't go well. It just made this front of my brow look really like suddenly like dented in. Yeah, it's a problem. I'm still like, I don't know about this eye look. Hers were darker, it had a deeper color. This did not actually go deep enough for what I had intended. I would have needed like a darker brown. I suppose I could look and pull from another palette, but then I feel like I'm cheating. And I just put a bunch of like glitter. I'm scared to mess it up.
Back when I met you, we were like fireworks. Thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight.
Can you tell the difference? I took this palette, Tarte Leave Your Mark palette in the color Respect, and I just kind of did outer V very lightly. It like suddenly went all the way up here on this eye, which is why I hate doing eye makeup because it never comes out good. See, this eye applied it so much heavier than this eye. Why? Someone explain to me why my eyes do that. Like, just take on color so differently.
We both know couldn't work, so we should try to say goodbye. You know we had our problems, so now we have to try to move on. Baby, you and me were so messed up together, even if we tried.
Whatever. I went and applied the even lighter color. So I end up going light to dark like I'm used to. Alright, just gonna stop myself. Highlighter. Let's get into this. I have a lot of highlighters. Recently got this in, again, one of those. It's pretty, but when you apply it, like, it's very wet. And I think I prefer dry ones, but we'll go with this because I haven't used it yet. This is by Nature's Cartel. Gotten my hands involved a lot more in my makeup application than I typically do. It's okay. This is Glow Ball Awakening 1 Illuminator. No, do not like that on my nose. I'd rather have a dry one on my nose. All right, Phoera it is.
Wanna make it through, but I'll get over you when it's not like I'm gonna hit you.
I have been enjoying going a little extra with the highlighter since summer's here. Well, a little intense. I'm okay with it. I don't put on my cheeks because I have a lot of texture on my cheeks from old acne scarring. Elf eyebrow gel. I feel like this eyebrow's looking a little weird, little dense in color down here and a little sparse up here. Okay.
Baby, you and me were so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through. But
On top of all of that, I'm going to use this, which is very much, so I have two of these. A friend recommended Hourglass ambient lighting powder. And I got it, but I got it in a very small container. Bare Mineral Invisible Glow is also basically what I consider the same thing. Slight highlight, but mostly a finishing powder.
so we should try to say goodbye. You know we had our problems.
Yeah, okay. I'm still not sure about this eye look, but you know, at this point, I'm committed. All right, Better Than Sex mascara with, again, my own mascara wand that I prefer.
I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. Ooh.
just blending that slightly. Mascara does make everything better. Okay, so something I've been enjoying lately, so it's not necessarily new, but I haven't shown it on here, is a lip liner plus gloss duo. I am just as susceptible to being influenced as anyone else, and Glam by Runa had a video up, let me just grab it real quick, of her trying out different Fenty Beauty lip products. And I fell hard, and I'm glad to say it paid off. So I'm gonna use this NYX lip liner. It's in the color Natural, and these are pretty soft. And I put it over my entire lip. It is not a dramatic color, it just gives color to put underneath the gloss. I mean, it's very close to my natural color, right? But my top lip tends to lose color. Okay, so this is a natural on its own. This does wear down throughout the day. It's not gonna be that dark the entire time. And I find that it does fade gracefully. Now this, if you wanna put it on heavily, it'll go on heavily. It's very thick. I think it's very pretty. I probably should have shown it to you without something underneath it first, but oh well. It's got a slight pink tint to it, but for the most part it's clear. So I'm gonna put on a very thin layer of it. Yep. I mean, I put a very little amount. This is pretty darn juicy. This is the color Fussy, Gloss Bomb and Fussy. I really like it. I mean, it smells delicious. It feels nice. I even like it when I don't have lip product on underneath it and I do it. I just think it's really pretty. Ow. Ow. Okay. So I'm gonna finish this all up with this e.l.f. makeup mist. I kind of feel like I could put more on my cheeks, but I already feel like I've gone a little overboard everywhere else, and we'll just put, why not? Why not? Picked this up at the Macy's backstage thing, which is like a cheap Macy's section. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's available at a lot of places, but that happened to be where I saw it. I'm looking at my eye shape, like I'm looking at the shape of my eyeshadow. I'm just like, no, girl. The important thing is to try new things. Blend, blend, blend some more, it'll be okay. Okay, I mean, listen, do I think I look better when this is on? Yeah, I do. Here's your close-up view. Got some fallout already happening. Ah. Why? That's for the mascara. Without. Let's figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair. Do I want to do half up, half down?
Back when I met you, we were like fireworks. Thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line. Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through.
I used this earlier. Got this at Marshall's for $12.99. It's the Root Pump Plus. I would say I can tell a difference of when it's in my hair and not in my hair. And I do think it gives me the ability to push at my roots. But I'm not sure that this volume is necessarily because of it. And I'm not sure that it does help. It helps some. But like obviously I don't have like crazy volume here or anything. You put it on when your roots are wet. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do with the rest of my hair. So here's always the issue I have. This. I just feel like that looks a little odd. I wish I had more height here so that this would fall a little differently or even fall forward more. That helped. Pull it forward. That helped a lot. All right, maybe I need to pull this forward too. Or I could do this back. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I like it. I decided this time to like stop it a little bit earlier from the bottom because I've been doing my hair a lot and these are just falling, which is also why I used, or every time I curl my hair's been falling, which is also why I use this Beach Wave Spray Soft Shine. Now I will say the fact that it has soft shine can sometimes make your hair look a little stringy, like back here, a little stringy, which is why I actually think it's important to kind of get your hands in there and filter through some of that, you know, stuff. But I can't deny that it has helped me. It has helped the curls here. I'm actually pretty darn happy with this. I need to remember, pull that forward. So yeah, that's my look of the day. Hope you enjoyed this quick get ready with me and I will talk to you soon. Bye.